his like looking around and going, "Do you guys see that lady?
Do you guys see that girl right there?"
And then it cuts to like a girl that like looks at camera kind of goofily,
Yeah.
you know, like
And they're like, "The fuck are you doing?"
like, yeah,
dude?
we see her. It's just like a girl with a gun.
Just a normal girl, dude.
Just a normal person. We all see her. She's like, "The fuck?"
It's the jackal.
You see that girl?
Yeah, we see that one. Okay, then that must not be it.
Yeah.
Someone in a fucking straight jacket. They're like, do you guys see that fucking?
She's cool.
It's cool. She
No.
does that.
No, she's just jogging actually.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hello.
This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we will be talking about It Follows, a movie that we have probably mentioned a million times and somehow haven't done an episode on yet.
I was actually surprised. I thought for sure we did.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's spooky, scary season.
Spooky.
And that means we're doing nothing but spooky shit all October. And before we talk about It Follows, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh, the Josh Rodriguez Film School University.
Fucking
you?
combo.
Oh shit! The frame perfect can open.
Speed run, all the sound effects.
And I'm Alex, the only official movie expert of the pod, Wilson.
Oh.
I actually know like stuff like about movies that you guys don't know.
Like what?
Ask me anything about any movie, I'll answer it.
What was Citizen Kane about?
It's about a guy who like jacked off constantly, and then his asshole popped out, and that's what Rosebud is.
Mm-hmm.
You Jew motherfucker, you!
And then some guy in New York was like, I'm going to start a collection of films.
Yes. Number one, this old fuck.
Number one, black and white. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah,
This is my shit list, dude.
this is my shit, volume 1.
Dude.
Citizen Kane. Citizen.
Citizen Shane, dude.
Yeah.
It was on his top shit that year, I guarantee you.
What?
Citizen Kane.
Have you guys seen Citizen Kane? If anyone ever asked me that unironically.
Imagine being the first guy like, have you seen this movie
Oh,
that we
yeah.
just got out of? Holy shit.
Like the first one that recognized Citizen Kane was good.
Yeah.
Just like, guys, I think this is like the best movie ever.
I think this is the best thing that I've ever seen.
Well,
in my
there's
life.
9 movies so far, so yeah.
Exactly.
$5 a month on Patreon if you want to support your local on the internet pod.
Let's do it, dude.
Hey.
What are we watching for spooky season?
The watch party?
Yeah.
Good question.
What are we doing?
What about that haunted house thing that's everyone was saying?
Haunted house thing.
House of Haunted
House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah, I think that was no.
I was going to suggest The Fourth Kind.
A movie that legitimately fucked me up with the first time we saw it.
Me too.
Yeah.
A movie that was like, hey, this is all real, and my dumbass was like, okay.
It has to be. They can't lie to us.
Yeah. Well, they cut in the real footage right next to the fake footage.
And it's like visibly fake.
Yeah, and they're both just fake.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
just actors.
They're both just.
They're like, what if we did the Blair Witch again, but with a twist?
With aliens.
the
with
first
aliens.
director would be like, bro, fuck.
God, that woman in The Fourth Kind needs her own horror movie.
I am God.
Pretty cool.
Speaking Sumerian. I like how the subtitles were just like Sumerian.
Yeah. In brackets, just Sumerian shit.
Like, oh, okay.
Sumerian Records.
So yeah, we're gonna be watching in our Discord that you will get access to for $5 a month.
Let's go.
We're gonna have a watch party, probably closer to Halloween. We'll pick something. I like how we polled like everyone like on Instagram and I don't know on Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they said all kinds of different movies, and then we're like we're gonna do something else.
I don't want to do
You're like
that.
I was thinking The Fourth Kind, like something nobody suggested.
Oh, nobody suggested it, huh?
I don't think so.
No,
Did we-
definitely not.
No,
We just asked like what movies they wanted us to talk about this year, right?
that's true.
That's
And,
what it was.
and yeah.
It wasn't specifically for the watch party.
I think, yeah, I guess so.
And then also proceeded to not do that.
That's true.
That's not true, man.
Thanks for the input.
Today's episode is definitely one of the most requested movies we've had in years, dude.
Yeah, so we listen to our fans and love our fans, and you can also talk to us, and we'll definitely listen to you for $5 a month on Patreon.
Let's go.
You get a bonus episode a week, supplements. It's just some fucking
We're
just talking.
shitting around.
And then you get a bonus movie episode a month.
Yeah.
That's called GoMax Plus. And then you get Discord access and a bunch of other fun stuff, early access giveaways and other shit. So nice, man. Don't you ever burp on the mic ever again. Just cooked it. just fucking cooked the
Pulled the pin, waited.
cookinate it and blew up on yourself. Oh shit, it smells terrible. Anyways, that's $5 a month, so check that out.
Hell yeah.
What have you guys been watching?
I'll go first.
Hell yeah, dude. Kick us off.
Dude, let's fucking go. All right, first off, House LLC, House LLC.
Heck House, dude. This is a requested one in the Discord. Look
This
at you.
is why I watched it.
Is this the one I was just trying to think of?
Is it? It's about a haunted house. So
There's too many house
Honestly,
haunted
I get
shits.
you.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Spooky House, the movie.
that's what it is. It's
We'll
a
watch the animated movie, The Haunted House, or whatever. You know the one. with-
Monster House.
Yeah, Monster House. That's what it is.
Yeah.
A masterpiece of film. Hell House LLC. This is a fun found footage film. You see the alliteration?
Isn't this a franchise?
I just found out it was because as soon as I finished it, Prime was like, "What about the next 4 Hell House movies?"
Exactly.
And fine.
Like, I know what I'm doing for the next 8 hours.
It's like
Yeah.
Hell Apartment, dude.
Yeah.
Hell Condo. Go ahead.
Quiet down in there. This is fun. This is a nice little found footage horror movie about a couple friends who try to get they're well known in their city for putting together like the best haunted houses. And then they buy a hotel out and like they say it's rural, but it's like in the movie they're like, we're 40 minutes away from the city. And I don't know if it's because we live in Texas, but I'm like, that's not even
Yeah.
that far
That's
really.
coming here to do the podcast
yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
So they buy
Going
this.
to my mailbox. Like,
yeah.
in Texas, it's just like, oh yeah, it's like 17 miles away.
You don't have a car, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So they get this haunted house going, and then shit goes awry,
Ah.
as you might expect.
As it tends to do in a horror
Yes.
film.
It's fun. I recommend it. This is a good time if you're looking for a nice little found footage haunted house film.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Good one.
Good.
Was it cinema?
It's cinema. Not 4.3. I saw people were like 5-starring the shit out of this. This is like a solid 3.5. It's
Fair
fun.
enough.
It's fun.
That is
time.
a
It's
solid.
good.
That's like a
Yeah.
watchable, yeah. Is this streaming for free or did you rent it or what?
I think I rented it on Prime, or I might have watched it on Prime for free. I'm not sure.
It's probably on Tubi, but who gives a shit, right?
Right.
Hell yeah, guys, go off. I'll enjoy my free movies while you drain your bank account to Bezos.
Go off, Kings.
So I watched like 10,000 $4 movies. Like, no!
Yeah.
All right, Dragon Ball Daima. This is the new Dragon Ball show. And so far, I don't like it.
Oh, no.
But
Is it because you grew up?
it might be because I grew up. It might also be because they're doing the same thing they did in GT where Dragon Ball Z has happened. And now, somehow someone wished for the main cast to be children again, which is
Oh,
The
fuck,
right.
man. Yeah, they already did this.
they did that
Yeah.
in GT. So I guess this is like I don't know.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, what are they going to do next? Like, they already made, like, Super Saiyan 8, and then now they're red apes with tails.
Yeah,
It's like,
but-
I just powered up so hard, I became Sasquatch. It's like,
Dude, yeah.
What are they going to do next?
Super was good. I liked Dragon Ball Super, and even like in the manga, which is now over because Akira Toriyama died, but in the manga they go beyond the end of the Super anime. So there is content there, but I guess they're just saving it for a movie or some shit. I don't really know.
The whole prequel shit, man, it's annoying. But but it's not even a prequel. They just wish for them to be young.
It's a direct sequel to Dragon Ball Z in a different timeline.
Is this a spin-off of the 2004 joint Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Evolution?
Right. With
Okay, the feature film.
Justin Chatwin.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's a spin-off. Thank you.
It's a spin-off of the famous
Correct.
film.
And we'll cut to a clip.
Dude, what a piece of fucking shit that movie is, dude.
Didn't we watch that in the Discord?
We watched it we did an episode.
We did an episode on it.
Dude, it's so fucking
Nice swing, good form.
watch Dragon Ball Evolution for a fun time.
Yeah.
Emmy Rossum is Bulma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a white guy is Goku, right?
Is crazy. Yeah.
Cool.
I remember when I was like, I don't know, a child. I went to like my hair, like a Great Clips, and I was like, "Can you do this?" And and it was just Trunks with like fucking Super Saiyan yellow hair. I was like, "Can you do that?" And she's like, "No." And I was
No.
like, "Fuck, whatever."
Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan.
I think it was for Halloween, but still, it was like they're like, "No,
Yeah.
Like, no, idiot.
no."
Dude,
Fuck
I was
off.
I was like, "All right, well then I won't ask you to do Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta either."
idiot. He's like, can you give me like
more.
red
They just
monkey
fucking
fur?
buzz. Just do one buzz down the middle of your head and send you out the door.
Dude, my dad did that to me.
What?
He cut,
Just fuck you.
he basically
You're just sitting there like holding your guitar from Guitar Hero, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, he finished it off, but he made it seem like he wasn't gonna. I was pretty sad.
So he buzzed your head.
He just went "Zoom," right down the middle. Looks like a
Jesus.
fucking dipshit.
Really?
Yeah. You don't say.
You're like, it's actually an inverted mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was bad. It was not a good time. I don't talk to him anymore. Culinary Class Wars. This show fucks.
Culinary Class Wars.
This is way better than the title. This show is so fucking good.
Let's hear about it.
All right, so this is a competitive cooking show based in South Korea where they take 80, like, I would say from no-name self-taught chefs, YouTube chefs, to people that work in restaurants or whatever. They all compete directly against 20 well-renowned, world-famous, Michelin-starred, and some of them,
shit.
chefs.
Okay.
And it is, dude, this show fucks. This is so good.
Yeah.
You need to get on this if you remotely like Iron Chef, Master Chef, any of that.
Where it is.
Netflix.
Netuflixu. All right. I'm down.
If
I'm
I
down.
was a Michelin, like world-renowned, famous chef, I would never agree to this.
But it's how people find out about your restaurant and go
Yeah.
to it.
And
you know?
But if I'm already that famous, like I don't like oh, just offer up my chance to be embarrassed by Craig. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well,
Fuck.
I get what you're saying, but even no name Craig, it's like, oh shit, this guy is good. And they all have like different, and you can tell the producers told them to do this, but they all have different like identifying factors or like nicknames. Like one guy is the self-taught chef. One guy is the comic book chef because he read a bunch of like comic books and manga about cooking,
Oh,
and
wow.
that's how he taught himself to cook. And he beats, like, spoilers, but he in a direct competition beats someone who is considered like for 50 years the master of like Chinese cooking in South Korea.
Yeah.
It's fucking anime as fuck. It's
One guy
so
just
good.
watched the movie Tom Popo 1,000 times and
Dude,
learned how to make ramen, dude.
It's legit.
He's in a white cowboy
Yeah.
outfit, just like, I am the guy.
Yeah.
Dude, there's one guy who the judges are great. So there's two judges. One of them is a 3 Michelin star like genius phenom chef who's like very crazy tough. Like the first like 30 people he encounters, he's just like, it's a little salty. You're going home. It's legit that tough. And then the other guy is he's like a restaurateur. So he's more about like the broad appeal of a dish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then so he's judging this guy who's doing bibimbap, which is like a big like feast type Korean thing with a bunch of ingredients, and he prepares it on a Zildjian symbol.
Uh-huh.
Like that's the plate, and it's so ridiculous, and he's doing like a whole bit and making him do all this shit. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And
Dinner served.
so it takes forever for him to like do it because he's making him do like this dance and like cut it up and like mix it together and all this shit. It's a whole production that this guy does. And then he takes one bite and he starts shaking his hand and he's like, really? And he goes, you're gone. You're done. No, it's way too salty. You're out of here.
Actually, the soup fell through the hole in the middle of the symbol.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
bye.
It's great.
He's like,
Wait,
oh fuck. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm 12. It's good. Check out Culinary Class Wars. Death Becomes Her.
Oh, let's fucking go, dude. Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
That's it.
Also Meryl Streep. Dude.
Also Meryl Streep.
Pretty good.
Also Bruce
Great
Willis.
actress.
Bruce Willis. Dude, Bruce Willis is such a good comedic actor in this movie.
Bruce Willis as a bumbling anything is like
So good.
It's cinema automatically. He's like a fucking like just no riz whatsoever. He's like at the beck and call of these two witches. Anyway, sorry, you go ahead. Man.
No, it's great.
it's a fucking banger.
If you haven't seen this is a Robert Zemeckis banger from 92, somewhere around there, early 90s.
Yeah.
It's about two women who are competing for the love of a fucking schlub, and through the events of the story, they have taken like an immortality potion, basically, and they can't die, but they keep like encountering situations that maim them horrifically. It's so good. Like, dude, the scene
This sounds like a physical comedy extravaganza.
There's a scene where someone falls down the stairs, and I swear to God, it's 30 seconds of falling down the stairs. It's crazy.
It's so fucking good. And people that like Witches of Eastwick, this is like fucking 10 times that.
It is so good.
Fucking love Witches of Eastwick.
And dude, it's so fucking funny. Dude.
I gotta check this out.
It's hilarious.
Goldie Hawn steals the show.
She's
dude.
amazing.
Meryl Streep is, of course, great. And
Yeah.
she's beautiful and everything. And Bruce Willis, like we said, great comedic actor. But Goldie Hawn is just a fucking star in this movie, dude.
Dude, Isabella Rossellini's also in it
Yes.
for my Blue Velvet stands.
Baby wants to fuck.
Fuck that shit. Yeah, it's a great movie. This is for sure cinema, for sure 4-3.
That belongs in the Criterion, dude.
Yeah,
100%.
But it's a Zemeckis film, so they'll be like, you'll get it at Walmart.
I know.
Like,
More so than Moonstruck, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, Moonstruck has grown on me since I've watched it. I've found myself like wanting to go back and rewatch it, mostly for that guy's shitty asshole.
And we'll
Yeah.
cut to a clip.
Great movie, though, man.
Yeah,
That's a banger pick.
Love that. It's the first time I watched it since I was like 7 years old, and I was like, why was I allowed to watch this at 7 years old?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a very horny movie,
It totally.
especially for a Zemeckis movie.
And but whenever Meryl Streep like turns,
That was great. The special effects are great.
yeah, totally so good.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, Robert Zemeckis kills it. So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty, I can go next.
Sure.
Alrighty, so I watched a 2002 film called Ghost Ship.
Oh,
Fuck yes.
hell yeah, dude.
So after 13 Ghosts, I was like, all right, so what has this motherfucker done? Apparently, he did a movie immediately after 13 Ghosts in 2002 called Ghost Ship.
Same director?
Same director as 13 Ghosts.
I had no fucking idea.
It's the same studio. It's Dark Castle. So Castle, I forgot his first name, was a horror film director from like the 60s or whatever. And this studio, Dark Castle, their whole idea was that we're going to remake this director's old films as new things. So
That's cool.
13 Ghosts was one of them, and Ghost Ship was another.
Wild.
So Carl Urban is in this movie.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this movie?
Yes.
When a long time ago.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had never seen it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's fucking off the wall, batshit crazy. It's for fans of 13 Ghosts.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like 13 Ghosts on a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's Ghosts on a ship.
It's
Yeah.
Event Horizon plus Deep Blue Sea.
Yes.
Like, it's
Plus
crazy.
it's ghosts.
Yeah.
You know?
It's such a fun time. Like I watched it like last year. Like that intro scene is your price of admission.
Oh, 1,000%.
It's
I don't.
one of the- what?
I don't want to spoil it, but
For a movie that came out fucking 30 years ago?
go for it.
It's just a creative fucking death. I mean, basically everybody's dancing on like the dance floor, like the middle of the ship, and some like high tension piece of equipment just like goes and snaps and breaks and cuts off the entire dance floor in half. Just line.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And those are all the ghosts on the ship, and it's a haunted ship, and blah blah blah. But then some people find it, the ship disappeared in the ocean and it was never found again. And
Yeah.
then someone's like, there was a blip on the radar the other day.
It must
Yeah.
be the ship.
It's
Yeah.
like a salvage crew that like boards this ship
course.
to like, take out all the fucking valuable shit.
Yeah,
that
the
they find.
pirates basically.
Yeah, totally. And they encounter the woman is the only one that can see the girl ghost that's like basically helping her throughout the whole ship, who's played by Emily Browning, who was in like Sucker Punch, and she was in Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh, okay.
Great fucking. This is just a fucking stupid fun time.
Yeah.
Carl Urban is everything, dude. Just so good. And also the Detective Quinn from Dexter is in this movie. You ever seen that?
I don't remember.
Anyways, Really good, really stupid and fun and great.
It's a great fun time.
And then, like, of course, like the jazz lounge singer
You like jazz?
is like one of the main ghosts that.
Oh
like,
yeah,
she's like luring like the salvage.
she's a
crew.
siren.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's one death who's so fucking funny, dude, where she just like pulls her tits out, and the the pirate is like, hell yeah, and he's just following ghost tits around, and then like she drops him down a shaft. She's like an elevator shaft, basically.
it's a literal Austin Powers death with the fembots. Where he goes, "Ah."
Yeah, he's just lured by tits, and he goes, whoa, fucking. Oh man, it was so fun. Watch Ghost Ship if you have a party. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great, silly, fun time.
Yeah.
Big fan. Liked it a lot. And I'm surprised I'd never seen. I'd always seen the cover.
Yeah,
Iconic movie, like blockbuster cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same for 13 Ghosts. It was
Yes.
like, oh, you see that cover a million times and walk past it type of shit.
Exactly.
iconic Hollywood video. Walk past. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
All
So
those drive-by movies where you just go, huh? And
Yeah.
you just keep going.
I don't know if it was available to rent anywhere or to stream anywhere, but I just rented it on Apple TV.
Nice.
It was good time. Check it out. It was fucking $2. It was great. Okay, so another movie. This is my big recommend of the week. All right, this is a Shudder film, a Shudder original called A Dark Song from 2016. I'll give you the brief synopsis. A grieving mother and an occultist risk their lives to perform a dangerous ritual so that she may see her dead son one last time. So it's two people stuck in a house
Ooh.
performing a ritual that takes like weeks to do. It's fucking insane. Like the actual ritual that they're like leading up to. And it's like they keep performing it hundreds of times, but they can't escape the circle that they've created around the house. Like, one of those like salt circles.
Yeah.
So they're performing all of this like black occultist magic the entire. It's a crazy folk horror.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just renting an Airbnb and just
yeah,
some dude
let's do
just
some
shows up
weird
after,
shit.
Yeah, some dude shows up after like the fuck, like
Goat heads and shit.
yeah.
I just
zero
love it.
stars to these tenants.
I know, right? I love it because it's like this grieving mother doesn't even necessarily believe what this, and the occultist is just a fucking dude. It's a guy that you'd think would be into the occult, just a fucking bearded, like, what's up, so
Fucking Chris Angel, like trust me, I can do this.
not even, dude. He's just like a guy you'd see at Walmart. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, get a Ouija board, put some salt. I don't know.
You thought of that?
he's like, I know the ritual, all right. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Their chemistry is really good together. The fact that she doesn't believe it half the time, and then like there are just like weird instances where it's like, okay, this could be a part of the ritual, or he's just bullshitting her. Dude, I love this movie, man.
It's Dark Circle. You said
A Dark Song,
a dark song.
Okay,
dude.
this came out recently,
2016.
but is it modern, like time, like a
Yeah, it's a modern story. Like
okay.
it's present.
When
day.
you said folk, I was like, oh, is this like the witch era type of shit?
No, a folk would more so be for the black magic that they're performing
Gotcha.
during.
There's
it.
some folks involved.
Here's some fellas.
Yeah, there's some folks and
Hey,
ghosts
folks,
and
let's do some black
They're in the
magic.
woods.
They're in the woods.
Dude, this movie fucking it stayed with me for a bit. It's
All right.
it's really really solid, man. I highly recommend this one. It's on Shudder, and it's an Irish horror movie. Very much it to me like Oddity versus this one, dude. I'm like, this is the
Wow.
fucking shit right here.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Oddity was solid, so
I liked
this
it.
must be amazing.
I don't know. I quite liked it.
If
So,
it isn't amazing,
I know,
I'm
right?
gonna kill you.
I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I'm gonna be mad. And it was like an hour 32 minutes.
Love that, dude.
Just fucking
Just
in and
straight
out.
down the middle,
Yep.
man.
And the performances were great. There's a scene, spoilers, I guess, where the occultist is like, "All right, so we need to do this. It's part of the ritual. It's like a sex ritual, basically." And he's
She's like, God damn it, I knew it.
He's like, "So you have to go put like makeup on." She's like, "Makeup?" He's like, "It's a part of the ritual, okay? And I'm just a man."
What?
Yeah. So she puts.
You
on-
want to see your fucking son or not?
yeah, basically. He's like, if, you have to believe in the fucking thing, or else it's not gonna work. All right. So she puts on makeup. She goes out, and he's like, "All right, just take your pants off real quick. Take your shirt off. And then she's like, okay, and she's doing all this stuff. He's like, you have to like bend over, but he's like sitting far away, and he makes her bend over, and then he just fucking starts stroking his dick, and then he fucking finishes, and she turns around, she's like, what was that? And he's like, I'm sorry.
You're so fucking gullible.
Yeah. He's like, I'm just a man. I'm sorry. And then like the next day, they're like, she's just like making food or whatever. And he comes in, his head is down. He's like, I'm really sorry about that.
That's crazy.
It's just part of it.
Yeah, they've just been stuck in this cabin for weeks. And he's like, yeah, I just kind of made you do that.
And she's like, if that happens one more time,
Yeah,
You do this to me 6, 7 more times. I swear to God.
I'm fucking out of here,
I'm
man.
fucking out of here.
But they can't leave the house because it's like trapped in this fucking force field that they've created using salt.
Cut to the guy.
Oopsie
and-
daisy.
Yeah.
If you leave, you'll never see your son.
Yeah.
You have to do. It's the dude from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Just like, I simply asked you, and you didn't have to.
Yeah. I simply just axed.
That's
Anyways,
fucking wild.
It's
Hilarious.
that part fucking killed me. I thought that was so funny, but it's a really good movie. It's really, really solid. Anyways, that's it for me.
It's part of it, I swear.
You gotta go put on makeup.
Yeah, the fact that he was just like, oh, you. And she's like, and she kind of looks like, what the fuck was that about? He's like, I'm sorry.
He's in like the dark corner. Like
Yeah.
all you see is like his feet just kind of. It's like, are you? He's like, no.
You have to.
This is part. Okay, yes, I am. But just stay there. It's part of it.
It sprung forth from my loins.
He busts. He's like, oh fuck, I missed the circle. I actually have to do it again.
You do it again.
I gotta run it back.
There's this, oh my god, dude. If you don't check it out, it's no big deal. But there's this part where she's like talking to her dead son, like she's she hears his voice finally, and she's like, oh my god, it's working, and
It's the guy pretending.
yeah,
He's like, I miss you so. Oh, sorry. He's
Yeah.
still out. He's like, oh shit, never
I
mind.
love you, mother. Pull your tits out.
where she's like, I know who you are, you're my son or whatever. He's like, and it's like this voice of a little boy. He's like, no, I'm just some cunt pretending to be your son to scare you. And it's like, oh shit.
That's brutal.
And he's like, hold on, there might be something wrong with this here.
Wait,
Yeah.
Wait a second.
He's like, wait a second, this is in the fucking, he's like,
Hold on a second.
We gotta reconnect the Wi-Fi.
What kind of what kind of salt is that? I don't-
Is that iodized?
yeah.
Oh fuck! You brought Morton salt to the fucking satanic.
This is sea salt,
I
goddamn.
told you, pink Himalayan.
We got to do this all over again. Yes, that one part too.
the one main important part.
That's actually what brings forth the spirits.
We have to do it more.
Did it not work? Did it not? Okay, did it not kind of work?
Kinda. So you
In
just
a
have to do
way.
a better job, actually, I think. It's actually your fault when you think about it.
I'll
Anyways,
check that out for sure.
check out it comes
It's fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Oh.
All right, fellas. Let's see. I watched a little film called Summer of '84.
Ooh.
Oh, this is
It's like Stranger Things on Shudder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole time I was, kind of. But the whole time I was like, I'm kind of annoyed that anything with like a synth track and involves some kids is like, oh, it's like Stranger Things, where it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, the Goonies existed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I get like that synth like backtrack like makes it Stranger Things, but it is definitely. It's in the 80s. It's basically like Rear Window. It's like some kids are like, hey, I think our neighbor's a murderer. And everyone in
yeah.
the town is like, cut it out.
Yeah.
Like you're just a bunch of kids. And then, cut to them like with, like the fucking string on the wall connecting everything. Like, look, we've got a schedule down.
Yeah.
The kid has a broken arm stuffing a bologna sandwich in it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, listen to me. I've been watching this guy for like 2 years. Like, you keep falling out of the treehouse, dude. I know. Like,
Yeah. In a full body cast.
he's like, trust me.
You have to do this for me. I can't go.
I'm not just inventing realities because I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
But it's basically like that. It's like some kids that are like, they're like, we think this guy, there's like some murderer in town, and they're like, some kids are going missing. They're like, this is the guy, And it's a fun time. It's I think the third act is like the whole time I was just like, I was on board, and then the third act, it just goes like, it just hits the gas. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's going there. Like
Really?
it was a fun time, dude. I loved it.
Hell yeah.
And my friend got it on VHS, like through some.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like
And it's like a recent thing.
It's
I
a modern.
assume.
Yeah, it came out
Okay.
like 2 years ago or
yeah,
3, something like
yeah.
that.
It's the same guys that did the Mandy VHS.
Oh, okay.
Basically the same distributor, whatever. So we watched it on VHS. It was fucking awesome. It was such a vibe. So I highly recommend Summer of '84. It's a summer banger, Shudder banger. Summer of '84, Shudder of '84. Check it out.
Shitter.
Shitter of '84. Highly recommend that. Cinema for sure.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Nice.
So check that banger out. Also, I watched. Dude, this is one of my favorite things I've seen in a long time. Strange Darling.
Oh, I wanted to see this.
Me too.
What the fuck, dude? Did it come out on VOD? Because I've been looking for that movie.
It's been out on VOD for quite a while.
Really, deadass?
It's has it?
Yeah, it's been for a while.
Oh
you
yeah, it totally has.
fucking fuck.
It has. Yeah, that's where I watched it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you calling the FBI?
Where are you,
Yes.
you Googling child penis?
No results. That's weird.
The hell?
What are you looking
Yeah,
at?
no, you can rent it now.
Okay.
God damn. All right, go
Dude,
ahead.
rent this and watch this immediately.
All right.
It is one of my. I wanted to catch it in theaters too. It was
Yeah.
like one of those things where it was like people in the Discord were like, yeah, and I was like, this does look like up my alley, and I just got lazy and didn't go check it out. God damn, I wish I had.
Fuck.
This is one of my favorite things I've seen in a long time, and it says 2023 on Letterboxd, but I thought it came out this year.
It was one of those platform releases where it releases in 3 theaters over the course of fucking 12 months. You know?
Got it. Yeah, I got it.
Some of those bullshit fucking things.
Yeah. Well, holy fuck.
Great.
Does this movie take you for a ride?
Yeah.
I don't want to, you have to go in blind, and it's hard for me to talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but holy fuck does it pull you where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like this, it's just like every 10 minutes it does like this Tarantino memento shit where it's like jumping around the entire story and you're trying to piece it together.
That's awesome.
Which is that another fun part of it where you're like I was so fucking locked in. I was like, because it makes you feel like a detective, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of those visual movies where, I mean, it's a mix of visual storytelling, but it's like, dude, it locks you in to be like, I got to figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
Did you see who the DP was? The photography director?
Yes. When I looked that up afterwards, I was like,
What the fuck?
dude, because it is amazingly shot.
Yeah.
Dude,
Giovanni Ribisi.
of Avatar fame.
What?
Yeah.
Yes,
Of
dude.
Friends fame?
Yeah. He's pivoting into being
Of
a
Gone in
cinematographer.
60 Seconds fame?
Hell yeah, dude. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
He's
That's right.
Okay, let's run.
Hold on a sec. Everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong
The
with
fuck was that, dude?
it? And then Angelina Jolie like, that was fucking sick.
Do you want to fuck me in a car? With a car?
Talk about the drive shaft.
Dude, talk
fucking
about
throttle modules.
bad bitch you pull by being for real autistic.
Dude, yeah. Giovanni Ribisi, dude, is pivoting to be a cinematographer. And
That's hard.
dude, this movie is so fucking good. And you guys, it's worthy of an episode, but
I'm jealous that you've seen it already. I'm fucking
dude,
I'm so excited to watch this.
there's
movie.
one super cool, like, did you know thing I want to talk about, but
Let's save it.
yeah, I'll save it.
We'll
Fuck.
do a whole fucking thing when this hits like a streaming service.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it probably deserves it.
Yeah.
Just
It'll hit
based on that.
Hulu in like a day.
Yeah, something like that,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. I can't recommend that enough. Check out Strange Darling. It's one of those movies you watch and it's like, how the fuck isn't everyone else screaming this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a fucking... I bet it could just be...
Because no one's starring in it, you know what I mean? That's the whole fucking thing.
I guess. It has that one dude from Smile with the goatee.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
that guy.
Yeah. The guy I can't even remember. His
Yeah.
name. It has that one guy.
Who's that guy?
The guy that was like, "Rah," in his apartment.
Yeah. But the acting in this, the cinematography, the directing, dude, it's a fucking 4-3 banger straight down the middle.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Check it out. Let's see if there's anything else. Nah, fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it, dude.
Fucking fuck it.
I watched The End of the Tour, which is like a David Foster Wallace movie.
Oh,
really?
With Jason Segel, right?
Yeah,
Dude, that guy's awesome.
And
Yeah.
what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg.
yes.
How was it?
Great. Big sad movie though. Not much to
Yeah.
talk about.
Is it about his real life?
It's based on a book about an author that followed him on one of his book tours, like the last week of his book tour, like spent the whole week in his house. And so that guy wrote a book about that experience and then they made that into a movie.
Okay, cool.
And so it's great. I mean, if
Dude.
you like David Foster Wallace or any of his books,
Dude, Infinite Jest by him is batshit nuts. It's intentionally, like, if you haven't heard of it, it's intentionally meant to make you look crazy while you read it, because you'll start reading and then it'll have an asterisk at the end of a sentence and go, please see reference on page 700, and you go, okay, and then that goes, please see reference on page 200, and then you go, okay, and then it keeps doing that, and then you resume from where you left off, and it's crazy. It's
1,000 pages.
Yeah.
What he's most known for is 1,000 pages. So you bring a fucking the Book of the Dead, like the ancient fucking witch ritual book. You just it's like one of those ancient books.
Just a fucking text of autism.
Yeah. It's not just that it's 1,000 pages, it's that the word count is even higher. So the font is tiny as fuck. Because I've read books longer than that in terms of page count.
All right.
But it's like 500,000 words, which is like War and Peace level. Like
Jesus.
More than War and Peace.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But it's a great book. I got the audiobook. We'll see if I
don't know even how that works.
Yeah, it's like it's 60 hours long. It's like I'll let you know if I finish this
Jesus
next year.
Christ, yeah.
Anyways, the David Foster Wallace movie's good.
Hell yeah.
So
Nice.
check it out.
Noise.
All right.
That's it.
Shall we get into
It follows. Wait, that's not it.
There we go.
It follows.
a movie we have talked about ad nauseum?
Dude, this chick's a whore.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for listening to There Are Too Many
Thanks,
Movies.
dude.
By the way, 10th anniversary of It Follows.
Oh,
Nice.
Released in 2014.
Dad sneeze. 2014.
Yeah.
Released in 2014. This is the 10-year anniversary, and we have They Them Follow on the way,
Ah.
dude.
Yeah.
The
It has
sequel.
purple hair.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It's
I'm stoked.
coming out
dude, I'm hyped.
next year, right?
Yeah.
Or the end of this year or something like that.
I was like laughing, picturing that. Like, what did they follow? So
Yeah.
like, I was picturing them like having meetings like, guys, we got to get on like a treadmill or something. Like, like, this isn't working out, you know?
Yeah.
This whole walking thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You want to rent one of those Lime scooters or some shit? Like,
I'm really tired.
I don't know, man. I'm just so tired.
Or they do like the Atlanta version of It Follows, right?
What's that?
Do you not? Okay, so in Atlanta season 4, they did a deliberate homage to It Follows, where it's basically whoever's holding on to an air fryer is being followed by a woman in an electric like scooter, like a moped, for the entire episode.
That's
So
hilarious.
it's like whoever has the electric, the air fryer is just like slowly being followed by this white woman that's like,
It's awesome.
like, where you going with that? Where you going with that?
I just was returning my air fryer.
It Follows. David, what's his name? David
Foster Wallace.
David Robert
Michael?
Mitchell. David Robert
That was
Mitchell,
close.
director of Under the Silver Lake.
Your favorite movie?
Chris's favorite movie.
Absolutely.
I liked one scene. all
You
right?
like the guy who was like, "Ah-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da." You remember that?
I've written everything.
Yeah.
I'm the music man.
It's crazy.
I thought it was good. I thought that was a cool fucking little spin on it.
The vibes were cooler than the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Well-
Lynch film.
Yeah.
This makes me want to go back and rewatch it because I felt even more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Enraptured.
I was totally fucking into this movie yet again. Like it almost made me re-fall in love with this movie after watching it because it's been at least a couple of years since I've watched It Follows. This just like, holy shit! This is one of the greatest movies, horror movies to come out in the last
No, it is
15, 20 years.
It's a perfect horror movie.
Yeah.
The length, the concept, the cinematography. It's such an easily rewatchable, haunting experience, and it's like so digestible. It's just like, oh, the thing follows, and they're
And
trying to
that's
get away.
that.
And that's that. Yeah.
There's no cabal of them following or whatever.
No, there's like the lore is not even there. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's almost inexplicable. Like it is just a thing that follows you. That's fucking terrifying
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Yeah.
It doesn't need the lore. You don't need the smile monster. It's fucking you
Yeah.
smile and it has a demon there.
There was an orphanage and it burned down.
Yeah. None of that. It doesn't have the fucking 13 ghost lore. That you don't need it. It's just a fucking thing that follows you always, and you don't know what it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's just constantly always following you.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That's scary, dude.
It's such like it's a great concept for a film, especially just because it inherently causes you, and the cinematography causes you just look around the frame for something walking towards the camera,
anything.
or walking towards the character. And so there's a few red herrings in the movie, but some of them are just the entity.
But
But
the anxiety of just a character in existence, like just going around doing anything at all, to know no matter what they're doing, that it's following them. No matter where they are, they're sleeping.
Yeah.
And they just know, as the viewer, it is just constantly step after
Doesn't
step
sleep.
after step. It just follows.
It's that guy
Holy
that texts
shit.
you, on my way.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
and then you're just like, he's just constantly OMW.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was laughing to also thinking like, what if they just moved to Australia? Would it just be like, fuck? Like the entity's like, fuck, man, just breaststroke for fucking 10 years.
No, it becomes a whale or something, dude.
but it's still slow. Like,
Yeah.
All right. Dude, I read that the director was a couple years ago in an interview when people were asking about like, will there ever be a sequel? Now, obviously that's been confirmed.
Yeah.
But he was like, I've always wondered how we would go about it if she just got on a plane. And so I think they might explore that idea.
Yeah. They kind of have to, right?
Yeah, because it's like, where do you go from here?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's probably what they did. It's like she moved away, and like this thing
Yeah.
finally caught up with her.
Do you guys think that this is like an Avengers level event? I mean, what do you?
It's gotta be?
Fortify your mind!
She moves to a new city, and like anywhere you go, you're just like typing it on Google Maps, like, all right, via walking.
Yeah.
And look, so I got 13 hours, I guess, here, you know?
What's crazy to me is that like I don't know if that this is the plot of They Follow, but like to me, the obvious next step would be to put It Follows in a city, a highly populated city.
Yeah. That would be
Because
great.
You're on
Yeah.
the street, like this movie, you're on the suburban streets of Detroit. Like you're not, like there's not a lot of people around ever. It's
Yeah.
like just these kids, and even adults are just kind of like passing.
They're borderline not present.
No, they're like passing figures sort of in the background, and they're not necessarily a part of the story at all. And you don't see any adult, maybe the nurses, but like other than that, it's just these kids that kind of aimlessly like just adventuring around. If that, they're kind of like watching TV a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But you put It Follows in a heavily populated area. To me, that just heightens the fear, because it's like anybody could be, because there are people everywhere. Maybe that's what makes it They Follow, right?
Maybe, yeah. It'd be funny if it was just like, it's still following. And it's just like,
it has not stopped.
It's still following.
Same guy.
Yeah.
I've seen people say that they think that the person who is being followed will take part in an orgy, and then that will spawn more things that then follow multiple people. I don't know if there's anything to that. I
Yeah.
think it's kind of dumb as fuck, in my opinion.
Yeah, that would be kind of like elementary.
Yeah.
To be like, yeah, we would have just fucked a bunch.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but like,
My whole thing is just fuck the follow guy.
what do you mean? Oh, the guy that gave it to you?
No, fuck the monster. You know?
It kills you.
It'll pretzel you.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like you'd fucking seduce it and fuck the follow
right.
guy.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, wait a second. And then, you know,
How do I follow myself? I can do.
yeah, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me of in another interview, people were like, why does this thing follow? And he was like, it hasn't had its coffee yet. So that kind of blew my mind a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think on the next one, it should just be full on sprinting. Just fucking Tom Cruise chopping at you.
To me,
like,
that would
at
be-
all times.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
it'd just be Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
It's just always Tom Cruise. Oh, fuck, here he comes. He's so fucking fast. He's like, Scientology. Have you heard about the Church of Scientology? And they're like,
Tom
"Oh, fuck."
follows.
Yeah.
Like, he's so fucking fast. Fuck.
So fast always.
God, he's chopping. Look at
That
him.
that would make it less scary to me if it was just running.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I would just give up. Like, all right,
Fuck it.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's just like slowly walking, it's like you can constantly get away from it, or can you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's whether you see it or not, basically. Because if it gets to you, you're like, oh, I'm dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how, I mean, this has that classic, it's a horror movie, so gaslight the girl type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, it's not that big a deal. Like, oh yeah, you saw someone there, you know, like the whole movie.
You don't believe me.
And, like the guy, what's like the punk sort of guy that fucks her and be like, see, it's fine.
It's fine. Mom, your tits out.
What the fuck, Mom?
what do you want, bitch? And she's like, what the fuck? And then she can suddenly go from walking to leaping.
Yeah.
Pounces in.
That
and-
kid's definitely been to a Jesse Pinkman party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
fuck
it feels
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's his vibe for sure.
That's
Is the
his vibe.
fucking.
What's the big deal?
Let's just fuck, dude.
Dude, just let me fuck, dude.
You wouldn't download an entity that follows you forever?
And then they're like, what's his name? Paul, the fucking cuck boy.
Yeah.
He's just like, but why him? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's like, you've literally fucked everyone but me.
yeah.
Come on.
Fuck me.
He's like kicking nothing. He's like, come on, I just want to fuck.
Yeah. He's like, okay, so that guy fucked you, and then really hot MILF jumped his bones and fucked him to death. You know, I could help out, I think. Maybe I could take this off your plate. You know, I would do that for you.
That's how horny teenagers are. They're like, come on, dude, I don't care. You could literally rip my head off. I don't care.
yeah. As long as I fucking come before I die,
Oh,
please.
fucking fuck you. It's fine.
Please, fuck.
Music carries.
Oh my god. dude.
Disaster piece.
Yes, a video game
Yeah.
composer.
He
Wow.
composed Fez.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very
and-
cool.
And that's how this director found him.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. That game is hard as fuck.
That game is hard as fuck. Very big.
Yeah.
But the music in
big
this
game.
A big game.
big game.
4 dimensions.
It's like
What the frick?
There's only 3 dimensions.
But there's 3.
But there's 3. What the frick?
But the music's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's so
It's a
good.
banger.
The music in this is so good.
I love the ambiguous timeline of
Yeah, they never put it in an exact time because like they're watching a tube television with modern cars, the fucking shell phone,
the e-reader. Yeah.
but like some cars have like paneled wood van. You know, it's just like who fucking knows? It's great. It's a nightmare, dude.
Yeah. It's based on his nightmare.
Dude,
The director's nightmare.
It
It's
is-
based on a dream he had.
He's like, what if a woman wanted to talk to me?
Yeah.
Like, what if a woman was on her way?
Like, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Women are scary.
He's a for real incel. Just
Yeah.
I definitely don't feel because the indication was when I first watched this that like I think I even looked it up where it's like this movie is about transmitting sexual diseases.
Yeah. It's like
STDs.
everybody.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, it's
yeah.
the FCD horror movie.
This feels a lot deeper than that though.
Yes. Yeah. But the undertones are like so obviously there.
Oh yeah, for sure, but it's not like just about that. I
No,
mean,
yeah.
clearly, you know,
Like,
there's-
oh, no, I got killer herpes. Like,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like that.
I mean, and I think it can be kind of like simplified to like it's death that's following you always, no matter what age you are. It's just a constant thing that's always behind you. You don't know how it's always getting closer to you, no matter what you're doing. You know, and if you're stuck in a, I don't know, if you're stuck thinking about that, like there's a depression that comes along with it. I don't know, like there's a.
You can let it creep in at certain times, much
Right.
like the entity, blah, blah, blah.
And having sex or losing your innocence sort of frames that for you because they're not thinking about that. They don't have this thing that's following them constantly. But after they become adults, it's like, oh, that's the next thing.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. As soon as I busted my first time, I was just like, fuck, dude, I'm going to die.
yeah. You're like, I regret this. She's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
thank you.
I just had what they call the little death, you see, actually.
Actually. Yeah, but you that's obviously like a metaphor or interpretation of it because there's a poem she reads in the hospital where it's like, oh, the most terrifying thing is that death is certain.
The worst thing is that it is certain.
It's kind of like one of the undertones.
And then I love that shot in the hospital, the fucking like round shot. Like, what is that called? Where it's like a fucking dolly, or it's like a still dolly shot. I don't know.
I don't know, is it pan or tilt? I'm not going to say.
I know, right? We can't even fucking do it. Well, it's panning around the room and showing basically the cycle of life. It's like you have I think it's an old couple or a baby being born, cut to a child being sick, and then like an old couple basically in the later years of life, and then like them having sex. So it's like it's kind of showing.
Oh, yeah. And then just like teenagers fucking.
Yeah.
And the nurse like, sir.
Come on.
God damn it!
She's literally like on morphine, dude. I should
Yeah.
call the cops.
Paul's in the cuck chair in the same room.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Fucking fuck
In front of me.
Man. Ugh.
I'm actually into it.
This is how it's born.
Maybe what happens if I do this? I'm just helping, actually. Maybe it'll follow me, guys. I'm
I don't
helping.
know. I don't know.
I don't know. Should we try it? I think we should try it.
A much more sad ghost follows him after he comes watching other people.
It's like, come on, man.
This one speaks. He's like, "You're such a little bitch." He's like,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
kind of into
maybe I am.
Maybe I am. It's a ghost that you follow.
Yeah.
that. He's like, "Cut it out, dude.
Like, come on, just tell me more.
Come on, just call me a bitch again."
No, dude, I'm fucking tired of you.
He's like, "Will you fuck off?
I'm a fucking ghost. Leave me the fuck alone.
I've got to haunt some people. Fuck off."
Come on.
But
I'm so close.
He's like, "That's it." He turns around. He starts walking towards him. He's like, "I can run there." He's like, "Fuck you.
Damn it.
Fuck you."
fucking shit.
You turn the tables.
And it's also paralleled at the very end of the movie when the fucking
Yeah.
ghost is following them and they are following youth. They're following children, right?
What?
What?
So the very last shot of the movie, before you see like a figure following them as a couple walking straight ahead, and then the last shot is like behind them and they are following like little kids.
Oh, I didn't see the little kids. I didn't know.
No, me neither.
It's like kids that just got off like a school bus or something. They have like backpacks and shit. And
You saying they're gonna like fuck the kids?
I'm saying it's the cycle of life.
They're like, "Hey, listen."
You can run fast, right?
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
So that first guy, the one that gives it to her, he was in Zombiever, actually.
Of Zombiever fame.
Of Zombiever fame.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out.
critically
to you.
acclaimed Zombiever.
This is probably my favorite intro to any horror movie ever.
Oh, it's perfect.
I mean, the
It's
way-
iconic.
Yeah, running out, looking away, looking back. You're like, "What is?"
On a first watch through, it's so like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And
Like,
the
what is-
music for that. The king,
Dude.
Yeah, like when she busts out of the door to get in the car, dun, 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 like it picks up a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, and just the way it's like it's one shot. And I love how people when movies lean on the camera to just like let it sit and tell the story. You can just sit in a shot.
Yeah.
That one is like just and like the leading up to that first death shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, Daddy. Pretzel.
Dude.
Mm.
Sorry,
With
Dad.
the heel.
Yeah.
Iconic, man.
Yeah,
Iconic
that frame
frame.
is so fucking.
Let's go, dude.
That's when it's just like, it's just so weird to watch this. Such a perfectly wholesome, not wholesome. It's like a, you know what I mean by wholesome. It's like a holistic, perfect story, front to back, back to front. And then you get like that 3-hour nightmare under the Silver Lake that has no rhyme or reason
Yeah.
and everything. It's such a weird fall off.
That's what
to
I'm
me.
saying, dude. It's like I kind of want to rewatch it to see if it was any better than, because I hated it the first time I watched it, but
You hated Under the Silver Lake?
yeah, I didn't like
You
it.
just like that one part.
I like that one part with the fucking sing guy.
Oh, I thought you liked that movie.
Same.
I thought in the episode you're like, guys, I fucked with it, and we were both like, what the fuck? Did
Yeah,
we like?
I fucked with that part.
All right.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and check it out.
Either way,
I mean,
I-
Andrew Garfield will make any movie worth it, honestly.
You know, there's a joke that we did last week where it's like that he's Garfield the cat. It was really funny.
yeah,
Yes.
Remember when we all got it at the same time?
yeah, that's crazy.
He's a good movie.
It was a great bit. I don't know how it went over my head. It's wild.
If it goes over my head, I will catch it.
Much like a cat.
A detail I really liked right after she was deflowered, she's touching a flower. I don't know if that was intentional, but she's like sitting out of a car,
course
like
it
kind of
is.
like touching a flower. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had this image of myself.
I don't know. Then be like, did you know film talk?
The
But
director's like, I just like flowers.
yeah, I just thought it was a cool shot.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you could go way deeper into it too, like especially with the water and how that's like comparable throughout the film, where it's like when she's in water, it's like a pure, like a purification.
Oh yeah.
And then later in the movie, when she's like in her most sort of grieving element, it's like she's further and further away from water each time you see her. Like there, you see the beach like in the background. Like she keeps.
Yeah, she even swims away from that boat where she fucked those guys, like in water. Like
Yeah.
she had to get away from them via that. Yeah.
Right. And then whenever she's on the beach with her friends, like she's the only one not in the water.
Yeah.
And that's when she gets attacked. You know what I mean? And she's like clothed and not wearing her bathing. You know, she's just like, to me, that's an obvious parable. And then at the very end of the fucking movie, where they decide this is how we're going to trap it, they trap the demon in the water, and then the blood of the demon like taints the water. So it's like it'll never be the way it was before. And then you see her pool at the very end of the movie. It's like drained out, fucking shitty, leaves in and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does track. I also like how they're like, let's just put a bunch of toasters around the pool. Maybe maybe we can.
She's like, guys, make sure those are good where they are.
Yeah.
Like,
The first thing the entity does
Yeah.
is just throw it into the pool.
oh shit.
And you're like, oh fuck, good thing that didn't work.
He's gonna get electrocuted.
No, it didn't work.
Dude.
They're like, and one of them was like a typewriter. I was like, I don't think that's even electric.
yeah. It's just some heavy shit.
Just some heavy shit near the pool.
I love it though. I love that they're just kind of like bumbling kids. It's like it's pre Stranger Things kid team up movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more fucked up and like mature and
Yeah.
Because you've
dude,
got to think that Stranger Things kind of stole that idea.
I don't think it had anything to do with.
Dude, the fucking last scene is like they're in a fucking school gym in a pool.
I mean, you could trace that back to like Let the Right One In if you wanted to.
Oh, all right.
Kids.
Yeah, I don't think they're. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I saw.
They're in the woods.
They're in the woods.
I saw someone. Do you ever? Okay, so I'll randomly see like posts from the OK Buddy Cinephile subreddit, and it was just an image of the naked it following from the roof. It was just him standing on the roof, and it just said, "What the fuck was his problem?" Fucking love that shit.
That also made me laugh because it was like, how'd it get up there?
Yeah.
What you doing up there?
Did you find a ladder? How'd you get on the roof?
Isn't it supposed to be just the optimal route that it takes? So
Right.
It's like, the hell?
Yeah.
The fuck was its problem?
Yeah. Whereas it's funny to like, it's an iconic shot though, where you see it, you're like, oh fuck, that's creepy as shit, just
Yeah.
staring.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, imagine like, I'm on the roof. But once the car like gets out, like off the street, I was just picturing him just like, all right, fuck.
He just falls.
Yeah, he just walks off, face plants onto the grass.
Boosh, and it's another. He wakes up as another ghost.
Yeah.
It just like falls out of frame, and it's a different ghost walking.
Yeah, Texas switch into like
Yeah.
just a different person comes up.
Yeah.
It's just Leslie Nielsen pops up.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That'd be so
I'm on the
good.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so when that guy takes her to the movies, are we supposed to believe that he had just recently fucked another girl? Because I would be frantic sitting there in that movie theater. So I'm assuming.
the first girl.
Okay, you're probably right.
I just connected
You're probably
those
right.
dots, but I think I didn't connect those dots. So you said that.
No, you're probably
but
right.
Maybe he fucked the first girl first,
That
and then
makes
now that
total
it got
sense.
her, comes for him again.
Nice.
Shit.
He's just like renting Airbnb. He's just running.
That's why he's so
Just-
surprised to see her in the theater too.
Right. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I fucked somebody else. It's fine.
She's like, fuck, she's already dead. Oh, fuck, this thing works fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
And that's why he knows that he has to. I don't know. Yeah.
I think that makes
That's-
sense.
That's okay. So yeah, I agree with you. And then the scene after where she wakes up taped to the armchair, that is a perfect scene to me.
Oh, yeah.
That is so fucking
Micah
good.
Monroe, dude. Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ. She played it perfectly.
Yeah.
Dude, the ask to ask an actress to like, she really sells being terrified of nothing in the movie.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, because she doesn't know what's coming towards her, literally. She only knows that she's been abducted by this fucking creep that just lied to her.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, not even just that, but like throughout the movie, like,
Oh, yeah, of course.
she's just screaming and running from what is like not there in the frame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. But yeah, that part is fucking.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And like it being mounted to the wheelchair the whole time, where it's like you see subtle camera movements, but then to go, okay, there it is, and then spin her around and then reveal the camera mounts on the
Yeah.
wheelchair. Fucking hectic as fuck. I
Yeah.
love that. But yeah, I mean, it's trite to even say it, but it's like, yeah, the STD thing, it's like it's something nobody else sees, but you're haunted by it.
right.
You have to decide whether or not to pass it to somebody. Not really pass it to somebody, but like you know what I
You
mean.
have to do that with an STD.
Yeah. The morality of it to be like, if I give this to you, you're gonna have it too, and you're gonna have the haunting of the grief and the regret and the whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that's probably it's hammering home that metaphor, but
I just think, at least upon the rewatch, I was like, okay, I think the metaphor is a little deeper than just
it's definitely deeper than
STD.
just that.
Yeah.
But
That was the pull for me, though, whenever we first
Oh,
watched it.
100%.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is STD monster movie? Okay, let's
I mean,
check
that's
it
how
out.
it was described to me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's you fuck and then you die. There, it's the STD monster.
right.
Yeah.
Like most horror films.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Every 80s slasher movie is
Yeah.
like, fuck the fucking teens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the director's just like, all right, we saw her tits. You can kill her now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all of them.
Basically, in the 90s, they were just like, all right, yep. In casting, they're just like, who do we want to see naked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I liked how in the
Who booked fucking Meryl Streep? Like,
She's doing this?
One guy just like, I thought you'd be good for the role.
She's asking $9 million.
I like how like their solve or like their strategy was basically to go someplace and sit for a while. It was like, hey, what? Just
Yeah.
They're like, what if we went to a house? And they're like, that didn't work. What if we went to a different house?
Yeah.
That
Right.
also didn't work.
We might be closer.
Yeah, like the first night, I think Paul sleeps. She sleeps at Paul's, or Paul sleeps over.
Something like that. Paul sleeps over, I'm pretty sure.
And then, she's like, I can't sleep. And he's like, well, sleep with me if you want.
Put your feet on my cock.
my fucking cock.
Please.
Please.
But even then, he's like still skeptical. But I thought it was so funny. They're like sitting there and like she wiggles her toes and he's like, it's like a shot of him like, oh shit.
He like came already.
Yeah. And then I was laughing because you hear the glass break and immediately it's like no pause. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, the fuck? I'm gonna go check it out. And then he goes in there, he's like, there's nothing there. I'm gonna go upstairs and leave you alone though. And then, reveal the fucking piss girl in the kitchen, which is fucking
Which leads to arguably the best scare in the movie.
Oh, the tall man.
See? Everything's okay.
yeah, the tall man's the best one.
Dude, that killed me the first time I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
That's the scariest one for sure.
Because it fakes you out. Because you think that the one knocking is them, and then you're like, oh, we're safe. And then behind her,
We're saying, ah!
dude,
Behind her is a fucking mutant.
yeah, and then her,
God damn, dude. It's just a tall guy.
He's tall.
he's tall.
Hey,
Tall
but-
people are fucking mutants.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
He hit the genetic lottery on tall.
Yeah, for sure.
And then her frantic, like,
Oh.
leaving, just crawling out the window. That's nuts.
Just like survival mode.
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And I love how it just like cut to the outside of like the punk guy in the car, like making out with the girl or something. She's just in the back, like just fucking hoofing it.
He's like,
Dude.
it's my neighbor.
She's fucking
This makes me appreciate
She's like being
her-
haunted or some shit.
There's some fucking. The guy is following her. I guess. I don't fucking know. Who cares? This movie makes me appreciate her performance in Long Legs even more, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she
You
just
see the difference?
the range, dude. Holy fuck! And then the Watcher on top of that.
Dude, The Watch is great.
Hardly know her, dude.
Yeah, that was a banger film. I need to rewatch that.
She's good, man.
She's a great actress.
Fucking A. Then she has another like it's like a I don't know horror suspense movie that she did. Like basically, her and her boyfriend are like lost in the woods, and I think in the woods. That I also wanted to check out, but I think I like stopped it.
I saw this like montage or this like collage of like the last 4 films she did, and it's just like her in terror each time, and it was just like, can we give this girl a fucking break?
Yeah.
Give her a rom com, dude.
Throw her in Bridesmaids 2 or something.
Yeah, right.
Put her in the next Sydney Sweeney joint.
This was shot in Detroit, which was pretty sick.
I said that.
Oh my bad.
Already fucking said that,
fucking
dude.
said that, dude.
Actually, I said it.
This is in the Barbarian.
They talk about
universe.
8 Mile, dude. What if Eminem was followed by the fucking the scary monster? You know what I'm saying?
He's just in the middle of like his iconic rap scene. He's like, does anybody see that yellow dress guy right back there?
He's like, Mom, spaghetti. Wait, what the fuck
What the
is that?
fuck? He gets torn apart on stage. They're like, this dude's spitting. Dude, when they're all sitting together outside of... They finally meet up with the guy who fucked her at first.
Yeah.
They're all sitting together. His, like looking around and going, do you guys see that lady?
Do you guys see that girl right there?
That freaked me out to have him. He really sells that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to like a girl that like looks at camera kind of goofily.
Yeah.
You know, like,
And they're
Yeah.
like, the fuck are you doing?
yeah,
dude?
we see her. It's just like a girl with a gun.
Just a normal girl, dude.
Just a normal person. We all see her. She's like, the fuck?
It's the jackal.
Do you see that girl?
Yeah, we see that one. Okay, then that must
Okay.
not be it.
Yeah.
Someone in a fucking straitjacket. They're like, do you guys see that fucking?
She's cool.
It's cool. She
No.
does that.
No, she's just jogging. Actually, she's like in CrossFit or
Wearing like a Mensis cage from Bloodborne. Yeah.
something. Fucking deep cut, dude. Fuck.
These movies good.
This is a good movie,
These
man.
movies a good movie.
This was going to be a VOD/theater release, it's like one of those like minimal theater releases.
Yeah. Platform.
Yeah, but then they were like, this is actually too good, and then
Yeah,
like
good.
early screenings were like good reception, so they're like, all right, fine.
Yeah, this went to like
Fine.
Sundance, didn't it? Did pretty well.
I don't know.
I think it got picked up.
What was the Weinstein Company, right?
Yep, it was.
It was.
It was.
Fuck.
This has like A24 neon vibes.
They're so good though.
They were so good, man. It's one of the greatest shames in film history is how good they were.
That guy was a rapist, but he damn sure knew how to pick a good movie.
He damn sure knew how to make a good movie about sex pests. Just make what you know or whatever.
What if at one point the entity found out about Heelys?
Yeah, because if it could morph into shit with
Yeah.
different clothes,
Yeah.
Just a skater boy, and just all of a sudden like, oh fuck, it's gone mobile.
we gotta go in the mud.
Yeah.
He's fucked in the mud.
Just a longboarder, just
Yeah.
fucking hoofing it at you. Like, oh god.
Yeah, what if you did fucking track him into like a fucking quicksand?
Quick,
or
yeah, yeah.
something, you know?
Then
Well,
he would
it's
just
slow, but not dumb.
I can't even do doorknobs. He can't open a door.
No, it can open doors. They're just locked.
It sees a hole in the wall and it goes, "Ree!"
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't see a door and go, I'd rather break through the window.
Yeah.
I think it figured out doors. I mean, like, it walked through the school.
What would M. Night Shyamalan have it do in his universe? Is
Great
the
question.
true question.
It would be, first of all, it would be him the whole time. It would be him following you, and he's like, oh god, another fucking cameo. And he's like, isn't it scary?
My
He's
daughter did the
waddling
music.
towards them.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a pivotal role, actually.
He's just conveying narrative the whole time.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but
If you fuck somebody,
yeah.
they'll get it.
I'm not supposed to tell.
And then they gotta kill them. So you just fuck a bunch of dudes or ladies, whatever you
Whatever you want to do.
whatever you want. You can fuck anything. You could fuck a cheetah. They're pretty fast. It'll never get the cheetah.
That's fucking funny. What if it just rented one of those lime like scooters? Just fucking.
The e-scooters.
I just love that Chris's like 4 of his notes are like, what if they were on wheels, dude?
Yeah, man.
What if it was
Just
on
different
wheels?
vehicles that they could have used.
What if it was on a boat, dude?
Yeah.
Hey,
They
it's-
did. It happened.
These are premises, you know? Take it or leave them, you know?
No, yeah, no.
Teeing up
I love
shit.
it.
Are we not in the writer's room?
Are we not riffing?
Are we riffing or we were not?
Are we joking? Or are we just gonna go, that was cool, and end of show?
Check this one out. Bang.
What if I like how the solution to most horror films is just shotgun to the head. Please just start with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Start there.
I know that you wouldn't have a movie if that's the first thing people go to, but like they have a gun, and like for fuck's sake, they miss every shot.
They're
Oh my
like
god.
children,
They
right?
even shoot each other, which is hilarious.
Yeah, she's like, should I stand right here?
She's literally like,
She's like, so where is it?
ah!
Yeah, can't believe you shot me.
She's standing in front of a fucking like one of those bullseye.
She looks like one of those like the target with like points and shit.
Yeah, she has an apple on her head. She's
Yeah.
like, should I stand here? But yeah, like, what if they shot it and it was just like it finally spoke, like, dude, fuck, man. Like,
the
"Geez,"
fuck?
like, wait, you can talk. He's like, well, you never ask me anything.
No one ever asked me anything.
I've clearly
actually.
been trying to ask you a question this whole time.
It's always, where is he? Not why is he?
No one ever said please don't. And that's consent is everything. So
You know what I thought was gonna happen? Like what was foreshadowed, like on the beach and in the pool and all
On
that.
the beach.
On the beach.
on the boo.
Here in the beach.
In a boo.
Was I thought it was gonna impersonate somebody and she was gonna shoot somebody she actually that was real. Like, oh shit, it's my mom. Like, honey, and then boom, and then baby, and then it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh fuck, like,
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
seems as now that I'm like saying out loud, like, oh, that's probably pretty expected.
Especially whenever like the adults are not in the movie at all.
But barely
No, yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
The mom's like purposefully not shown.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird.
Very intentional. It's like Rugrats in that way.
Yeah,
I agree. Well, they're pretty vital. Tommy Pickles is
Oh, sorry, not Rugrats. What was the show? The Muppet Babies?
Yes, the Muppet Babies. So there's the main mother of the Muppet Babies who is a central figure.
Right.
I actually watched all of the show. You have Baby Gonzo,
Right.
who invented Gonzo porn.
He was a fucking prolific writer
He's a big problem.
based on the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Did you guys catch how at the beach when like it was one thing and then it was like the little weird boy that was like Ree! And then she ran around the corner and then it came around as the first girl.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cool.
Ah.
I didn't even catch that before.
I noticed it changing. I didn't realize back to other,
This is like my 5th rewatch, and I was like, oh shit, that was the first girl.
Oh, that's the first girl from the movie.
the first
See,
girl
I
from the
didn't-
intro.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Because I just always thought that they were like, that the ghosts were, or the ghosts.
So does that mean everything it becomes is someone that it killed?
I guess so.
All of them?
I assume so, yeah.
So someone fucked that kid and that old lady?
Shit.
Oh shit!
We just
deep
cracked the
lore.
lore. We just cracked the lore
That's
on info.
crazy.
Oh fuck. Yeah, because like when the other like punk kid gets got, he
Yeah.
walks out. He's like, I can be the kid. I can be that guy now. Trying out this new skin.
Oh, wait. But that doesn't make sense because that kid gets killed by his mom.
Oh, true. Maybe it's just anybody.
Debunked.
Yeah.
Next up on CinemaSins.
God, I fucking hate that channel.
That's shit.
Have you ever tried?
It's
tried
impossible
to watch that.
Yeah.
Where it's just
Sin number 70 intro. 70?
dude.
Also, why is this car moving so slowly?
It's
insufferable.
bullshit.
It's insufferable.
It's so
How would you
subjective.
how would you like to watch a movie that way with those blinders on? It's like, how do I fucking fuck all of this up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do I nitpick literally everything wrong with this fucking movie?
It is reaching for straws if it was like disposable straws already in a gallon of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing there, and it's like that's like you said, the 700th sin, and it's just like, oh, well, this camera cut.
Yeah.
It was just like a nothing complaint.
Sin
Yeah.
50. I fucking hate this actor.
Yeah, yeah.
It's literally that. It's
so
such shit.
It is like I've heard about that channel or seen it before, and then I think like a few months ago I tried to watch one of the videos. I didn't make it like a minute. I was like, dude, this guy fucking sucks.
Yes.
yeah.
I get
He's doing Avatar: The Way of Water. Dude, what the fuck?
this is the 20th shot of water in 10 seconds.
And I hate water. I only drink Dr. Pepper.
It's such an insufferable channel, but
Fuck that channel.
Yeah,
They
I know
found
that.
their lane.
A billion more views than us.
I mean, they found their lane, whatever. The last thing I got is I was just picturing how frustrating it must be to be the entity. Like you walk like hundreds of miles and you're like, fuck, all right, I'm almost there. Like they're in the house, like they're right there. And then they see you and just get in the car and you're like, God fucking damn it.
That's why he's just staring from the roof. Just
Yeah. It's like, what if I just
In
did
his
this?
mind, he's like, fuck.
Yeah. Shit.
like, I almost had her at the school.
Yeah.
Just fucking just stop.
I was so undercover perfectly. I was the classic schoolyard person, the old woman in the nightgown from the hospital.
Imagine if it only talked, but from really far away.
Hey!
Like, oh shit. I think I hear him coming. He's just,
Hey, what up? Almost there.
I love a super cut of that. Like the guy on the roof just like, hey, wait a second. How do I get down from here?
Man.
no.
Ah, shit.
Just fading away.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Why don't they just fuck it. It's that was probably the first thing on when they were writing this movie is like, let's go through all the why don't they justs.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're doing the CinemaSins right now.
Yeah.
Kind of, but if like I like doing those if it like becomes funny.
Yeah.
But like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm not sitting here like this movie sucks because they didn't shoot it in the head.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that's like
This
they're
movie's not realistic for these reasons instead. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, here's Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you wouldn't have any movie if somebody did a sensible thing. There's a list my friend is making that cracks me up. It's like movies where someone survives because they just leave.
Yeah.
And they're watching movies like, oh shit, that person just left and they live. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
There's no The Shining. Do you want this job? Nah.
directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Just to fucking see who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Say who gives a fuck?
The helicopter shot at 1,000 times speed. Just in reverse, just leaves the hotel.
When you did it last week, dude, that shit killed
That's
me.
so
Dude. The
funny.
fucking quick credits.
That's about all I had for It Follows.
Yeah, It Follows. Just a fucking certified banger, man.
Yeah.
What else can you really say? I know we were poking holes and having fun. And so were the kids in this movie. You know what I mean?
You be the whole-
Put a ding in a hole. But solid movie. It Follows.
Yeah.
Now. Is it cinema? We have to determine whether or not this
Killing my
movie
ears.
is in fact cinema or not cinema based on the scale of there are too many movies. This is how we fucking rate our movies. Is it cinema? Is it not cinema? It's a simple fucking question. we're asking ourselves. I'm going to go first. This is 100% cinema for me, dude.
Easily cinema. So good. If you don't like it, you're probably blind.
You're fucking wrong, dude. You're one of the fucking it monsters. Christopher Charles Collins.
Absolutely. Oh fuck! I forgot to put out the steelbook, dude. One of my favorite steelbooks I own.
I didn't bring mine because I thought you would.
Do we all three have the same steelbook?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We're united.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. On second thought.
Fucking nerd.
On third thought.
We get you, baby. And then check out our fucking Evolve Steelbook. We all three have the same one.
Wee.
Physical Media Minute. There it is.
There it is.
Diddle-it, diddle-it. It's cinema. So now we have to determine whether or not It Follows is 4-3 for me. Is it the BL Undle? Does it make our fucking? It's my shit list,
It's just
dude.
my fucking shit,
You made my shit list, and it's fucking It Follows. Does this belong in the Criterion Collective Collection? Is this the fucking be-all, end-all? Is this the top-ranked? There are too many movies that we've ever reviewed ever in all the history of time.
If we ever actually catalog everything we've made 4-3, should we call it "This Is My Shit List"?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure someone did that like 50 episodes ago for us.
Oh fuck. Oh,
And
that's awesome.
That's where Top Shit comes from. It's like, this is my shit list, and that top shit.
okay.
The top shit. Anyways, Chris.
Absolutely 4-3. This movie's a fucking banger. Perfect horror movie.
Without question, 4-3.
This is 4-3 for me. Let's fucking go, dude. Fuck yeah.
Frick yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's fucking 4-3.
Fuck.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts, dude. Unanimous 4-3. That's how you know it's fucking good.
Congratulations, David.
You did
Robert.
it.
It's along the same lines as other 4-3 for us films like
Along Came
Alien,
Polly.
like Along Came Polly, along with Corky Romano,
Yes.
along with Old.
It's right up there.
You know,
So good.
Dumb movie title. What's the dumb movie title for It Follows?
I have gay son or thought daughter, because the Paul he plays a gay character in United States of Terra. So that's it. This is a Josh title. I'm sorry about that.
fuck you. Dude. How many fucking DMTs have you had? Asshole?
Incel Heaven and Tit Follows.
All right. I've got It's Right Behind Me, isn't it? And Oh Lord, It Coming.
Oh Lord, it coming. I have It Cucks at Night.
Nice.
I like It's Right Behind Me, isn't it?
Makes sense.
I like it too. Not as much as It Cucks at Night. That was DMT for It Following. It Be Following.
It do be.
That was a play on It Comes at Night, right?
Yeah.
You just do
Or even
I
It
didn't
Comes
think
at
of
Night.
that.
Yeah.
It's CUM. Yeah.
It Comes at
True.
Night.
True.
Well, let's go for it.
I'm not going to put "come" in the title.
Not putting go in the title?
It's crazy.
We'll be in the basement of demonetization at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're in the fucking, it doesn't matter, and we don't make any money anyway.
She Comes at Night.
She come. Just come. Just the word come.
Well, let's see your dumb movie title. Come.
Come.
Let's see your- Come.
Come.
Lincoln Park. All right. Budget. I unfortunately
Oh,
saw
shit.
it and know it. So
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
This was an indie film, so it's somewhere between $100 and $10 million.
great guess.
Yes. $8 million.
No way. This is like $700,000.
Okay. Josh wins. It was 1.2 or 3. So
I was relatively close if you think about it.
Yeah, this has independent film written all over with a very talented director. So shouts to him.
so how much did it make?
Ooh.
$8 million.
I'm gonna go with fucking $17 million it made.
We doing worldwide, right?
Sure. Yeah.
$21 million.
Damn.
Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't even,
$21 million.
I didn't even hear you
said
guys'
8.
guesses. I was Googling. You said 8?
Yeah.
And you said?
I said
17.
17.
Nice.
Noise.
14 of that was domestic.
Let's fucking go.
Good old American dollars.
You fucking. These are my favorite beers. They're domestic.
All right, so what's next? Do we got to do an actor game, or we got to do a fucking word association game?
Movies where there's a stalker.
Movies where like you jack off
Never mind.
I don't know. Never mind. It's just in my own idea.
Movies you've jacked off to.
I literally was just about to say that. Movies you've jerked into.
Fast Times at Rosemont High.
Schindler's List.
Heartbreakers.
No music?
Oh, so we're actually doing it? Okay.
No, a bit's over. Sorry. they don't want to do that. It's spooky scary, so let's do something spooky scary. The rest of the episode was like, oh
No.
oh fuck.
Oh, Josh, you fucking hit the button still.
You're like, call the police. I'm like, hold on.
You're like, wait a
We
second.
gotta figure this out.
We can sell these on TMZ.
Yeah. Goddamn. All right. Thanks for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. Spooky scary. It's almost over. One more episode.
One more episode. What do you think it's gonna be? What do you think the fucking spooky, scary episode's gonna be? We have a fucking giveaway going on right motherfucking now. If you sign up, all you gotta do is fucking submit your guess in the Instagram, and there you go. That's all you fucking do. You could win a prize pack from There Are Too Many Movies. We will send it to you with a signed VHS copy of Mac and Me or something else.
You're like, we're not doing that.
You're just offering up my Mac and Me VHS.
Who needs a Mac and Me VHS? You do.
I watch it every day.
It is a grail. Later, Toads.
B.
Going in.